Well, we got back from a little riding adventure with the pilots. Check out my other videos, see these things running around. Please also like and subscribe. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. Please help me get there. But yeah, so we had a 670 pilot. That's this one right here. And the all stock pilot. Oh, the downside on this trip is the stock pilot. It got too close to a tree and broke this fender. So in this video, we're gonna fix this. So I made a Instagram reel of this thing hitting the tree, basically just to try to get some attention, to try to find a fender, because the fenders for these and the plastics, there's no aftermarket parts available for these, and OEM ones are pretty much impossible to find. I did get really lucky though. I had somebody reach out and said they actually had a full set of fenders. Most of them were pretty rough, but the one fender that I needed was in usable shape anyway. So I ended up buying the whole kit of all the fenders, kind of thinking, you know what, there might be a time down the road where I might need something else again. But this stock pilot was in exceptional shape to begin with. So it's really disappointing that's broken. But what my plan is, my 670 pilot here, this fender is in good shape still, despite all the mud. And there's a few other spots where these plastics are already kind of zip tied in a couple spots, so I'm not as critical on this one. So I think my plan is first we're gonna get these two things both all cleaned up, get all this mud off of them, and then steal the fender off of this one, put it back onto the stock pilot, and then my the other fender that I found from that other guy, I'm going to probably put back onto this 670 one. We'll clean that one up and try to make it look as good as possible. But you can see on this one, there's already a couple cracks and stitch marks, so it'll fit this one just fine. And then my stock one will look basically stock again. So let's get at it. Let's get these things cleaned up. Well, they're finally clean, but now I just got another big mess to clean up. I'm gonna start scooping up some mud too. So this is the fender that I got from a guy through Instagram. Luckily, he was not a scammer. I was a little leery at first because I ended up buying like a whole plastic kit from him. I kind of just thought it'd be better to have the parts for down the road. So this one overall, it does have some kind of deep like scaling and stuff in it, which this is probably fixable just with a bunch of sanding and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna go through that much of it right now, so I'll probably just kind of detail this up and clean this up a little bit better. But like I said, my plan is this is the good fender off the 670 pilot. That one is gonna go over here, and then I'll put my new one back on the 670 pilot there. So let's get this thing pulled off of here, make this thing look decent again. All right, there's basically just a couple 8mm head bolts and a couple 10mm head ones holding this thing on. One there. The rest of these are 10s. This bracket right here, we have to probably bend this back. That's a little where it's not supposed to be. Two on the inside of the fender also. And headlight's going to come off too. That might be a 13. Oh, it's 12. Okay. One nut there. That comes off, and then see our plugs right here. Okay, fender should be loose. Yeah, moving. Oh, there's one more on the backside. Oh, that one's a Phillips. One Phillips screw right here. Then this fender should come off. We'll just do the same thing on the 670 Pilot, steal that good fender off there, and do a little swapping. Somehow it comes out of there. There it is. Yeah, bracket's definitely bent up there a little bit. Alright, pull the other one off quick and we'll swap them. Okay, pulled the one off the 670. There, yeah, that bracket should pretty much be nice and level. Where on this one you can see here, it's bent about a 45-degree angle, so I'll have to bend that back in place. But here's the fender off the 670 Pilot, so we'll put that one on here next. I'm just putting a vice grip on here, and we'll use a little persuasion and bend this bracket back where it's supposed to be. A little farther. Looks pretty level again, about where it was supposed to be. Here's our other fender. Let's put this back in place. There's kind of some slots all the way around where these fenders drop down into. Headlight back in, these bars back down. That fender's back on there. It looks whole again, so we'll throw the new fender back on the 670, call it a day. Well, we're all done here. I did a quick detail, hit it with some Honda polishing detailer stuff. So this one's the stock one. We got a nice fender on there. It looks like it's supposed to again. Definitely happy seeing it this way again. And then here's that new fender that I got. It's on the 670 one now. Like I said, after hitting the polishing or hit the detail spray, it cleaned up a little bit. But it's definitely got some of that deeper scale in there, which I don't know, if I get crazy, maybe I'll go after it, but it kind of fits this one. Like I said, this 670 Pilot has already got some stitching here and there and a few cracks, and so that fender kind of looks like it belongs on it. This one's obviously not stock. It's definitely more of the fun machine between the two, whereas my stock one, I'd like to keep that one nice again. And we're back there, so we'll just keep it out of the trees and hopefully won't have any more issues again.